not just because of goat fuel. And this mango passion fruit right now is about to get cracked because I need it the last 30 minutes of the show. But our man, Jerry Rice, over 22,000 receiving yards, touchdown records galore, MVP, 3-time Super Bowl champ, legend. He was at Levi's yesterday for Sunday Night Football, watching the Niners beat the Chargers. And you know what, Jerry? Good morning to you. Welcome back to the Morning Roast with Joe Shasky, the Butcher, and Bonta Hill. It's good to always have you on the roast. Jerry?
What's up, Ghost? What's
up, man? I got the goat. Look, I got the mango passion fruit right now. It's hitting hard right now. I need it. You know, I do the Warrior games. I'm at Niner games. Your boys running out fields, but I love this part of the season, man. You got hoops, you got football, and you got that Niners starting to win their second game in a row. And look, I get it, Jerry. They left points on the board. Everything wasn't pretty. But you know what?
That's okay.
It's hard to get W's in the NFL if you look around the league, right?
That's okay. A win is a win, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? They did what they had to do last night. They got that, they got that W, which that was important. And, man, before the game, I'm going to tell you guys.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I saw you running. Jerry, I saw you running on the field.
The energy, man. I was running around the field, man. I had my suit on, had my tennis shoes on, and the fans giving me love and all of that, man.
Jerry, primetime games. It feels like you turned it up a notch for primetime
100%.
games. Hey guys, I'm gonna tell you something. Primetime. I mean, you get a chance to show the world what it's all about. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Back in the day, Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, playoffs, Super Bowls, all of that, man. I was always at my best, and it's just something about prime time. It brings out the best in me, and I felt like I wanted to put that uniform on last.
What'd you think? We haven't had a chance to talk to you. I mean, obviously he had a great game against the Rams. They acquire Christian McCaffrey, and we're super excited because we saw him at Stanford. It feels like that's a whole nother just dynamic playmaker to just stick in the middle of this offense, and it's opening things up for everyone else. How excited are you?
Hey, very excited, man. McCaffrey, what he brings to the game, even coming out of the backfield, being able to catch the ball, and he doesn't waste any time. It's like he gets the ball, he's straight up the middle, and the guy, man, he's not really a big guy, but he brings a lot of force. So it's exciting to see him on the field. It's another dimension. And Brandon Aiyuk, man, he got to hold on to that rock. He got to hold on to that rock. He can't let that rock get out. You know what I'm saying? And the one in the end zone, are you serious?
Yeah.
The one in the end zone, man, use your hands. He got good hands. You know what I'm saying? He tried to hug that one with his body, and it ricocheted off his shoulder pads, and, but that's part of learning.
That is. Hey, Jerry, I got to ask you this as we're talking to Jerry Rice here on the Morning Roast. Before we dive deeper into the game, you were talking about being on the field before the game. Now, I saw you rolling with Raj Mathai.
Oh.
And I gotta ask, Jerry, I'm not sure if you got more swagger than Raj Mathai. I mean, he was out there with you show-stopping on Sunday Night Football on the field. Talk about our boy Raj, man, for a second.
Yeah, I saw Raj, man. He disappeared on me, though. I guess I was too sharp for him. All of a sudden, I said, "Hey, Raj, what's up, man?" He just, I don't know. He just walked off.
Hey, getting back,
I got a lot of love for him, though, man.
Yeah. No doubt.
Just to be able to see him again, and see so many familiar faces. It made me feel good. It made me feel right at home and stuff like that. And football is back, man.
Yeah. Getting into Aiyuk, because you got real excited when you started talking about him. What are you seeing from him this year that maybe you didn't see in years past?
Well, I'm seeing him playing with confidence. And, he right now he's catching short passes. He's trying to I want him to add a little bit more creativity to it, where you catch the football, get those yak yards and stuff like that, being able to break tackles and go for 6.
Yeah.
And that's, that will come because it's one of those things where, you start to slow things down just a little bit and you able to see things happen before they actually happen. And that was something that I had back in the day. It was all about now I use my creativity and I find a way to get to the end zone.
With Brandon Aiyuk ascending here in this offense, and you add in Christian McCaffrey and Debo's back in the lineup alongside George Kittle, it leaves opportunities for others like Ray McLeod and Juwan Jennings. I thought Juwan Jennings yesterday, Jerry, on that pivotal drive to take the lead in the fourth quarter, Juwan Jennings with 2 big third down catches. And this is something we've seen from this big guy wearing number 15 The Rams last year in Week 18,
Yeah.
the Texans game. Juwan Jennings making winning plays. Having those other guys step up when the stars are getting blanketed. I thought that was a big development for this offense last night.
Yeah, Jennings, man, he's real sneaky. He's one of those guys that would just cuss you and you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So
rob you blind.
Just watching him, develop and stuff like that, and like you said, it's opening the door for so many other players. I would like to see George Kittle get targeted, just a little bit more, to get him involved. And I know that Debo, he's coming off that injury, and he was a quiet night for him. But with the 49ers, they have so many weapons, and whenever you're able to spread the ball around like that, it makes it really hard for defensive coordinators to game plan them. And right now, the Niners got a lot of creativity, and now it's just we just got to keep that defense going. Man, come on, Greenlaw, come on now. Are you?
Yeah,
you didn't like that play?
Yeah. Walk me through that play.
Well, no. What can Greenlaw do on a play like that? Okay, Herbert got tackled from behind, so he lowered his center of gravitation and stuff like that, and they accidentally, the helmet just collided. I mean, you can't do anything else because Greenlaw is going in for the tackle. So I didn't like that call at all.
No, and I think a lot of people are with you, and we understand that they're trying to, adjudicate some of these big hits out of the game. But at some level, once you start to commit to tackling someone, and that guy's like changed because Jimmy Ward's tackling him from behind, I don't understand how Greenlaw's supposed to hold up on that one. Yeah, okay, you want to throw the 15-yard flag? I get it. It stinks. But then to eject him, it felt unfair.
Yeah, it really did, and. The thing is, too, the quarterback was not giving himself up. Because he was not sliding, legs first or anything like that. He got tripped. And, Greenlaw had a beat on him, and he was coming in, he was coming in to make the tackle. Now you're going to all of a sudden tell a guy that you have to pull off? I just didn't understand that one. But, hey, that's just me. I really don't know that much about football,
No, you're just the greatest player of all time, Jerry Rice.
All.
Here on the Morning Roast on 85-70K. We'll take that to the bank. But overall, the defense. Nick Bosa putting pressure on the quarterback in the fourth quarter, shutting out an opponent for the second half. The Rams scored nothing in the second half a couple weeks ago against that defense. And then this week, you see D'Amico Ryans and company make the adjustments. They shut out the Chargers in the second half. 57 total yards. So with the offense kind of scuffling there to score in the red zone, this defense is ready for January, man. This defense is starting to get back to the level they were playing at the first 6 weeks of the season.
Yeah, and the defense is getting healthy, too. And I was always one of those guys that said that you win championships with defense. So, defense is playing at a very high level right now. I wish that, eventually what I want to see is that, with the offense, they grow more. They're more explosive. Jimmy G is throwing the ball downfield just a little bit more. Even if you don't make that completion, throw it downfield, let the opponent know that, hey, look, we'll throw it deep. Because if you don't do that, the defense is going to sort of like they're going to squat on those receivers and, because they don't have that threat of them throwing the long ball downfield. So even if you don't, execute it or just let them know that, hey, look, we're not afraid to throw it up.
Well, what did you think of the 1-2 punch of Christian McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell? Man, we missed Elijah Mitchell, and seeing him come back, the shiftiness, the vision, the cutbacks, I mean, he looked really good.
Mitchell looked really good, man. He had about 89 yards, and it's great having him back on the football field. And, he runs with force.
Yeah, he does.
And when you have that tandem like that, with those two guys, Mitchell and also McCaffrey, man, it's got to be exciting. You got to be like,
right.
I would say Kyle Shanahan got to be like a little kid in a candy store because he's like, okay, what I'm going to do right now? Who I'm going to give it to? Should I give it to Mitchell? Should I give it to McCaffrey? Because they got so many guys on offense that they can, give the ball to.
Well, what do you think the problems have been in the red zone? Because I think Niner fans in general get frustrated that they don't score more touchdowns or don't throw the ball actually into the end zone and give their guys chances. You're watching it. What are you noticing that maybe you'd like to see them do a little more of?
Well, that was something that we always worked on back in the day. I mean, red zone execution. So maybe that's an area that they're going to have to focus on just a little bit more. And, you got to think about this. One or two plays, say you don't execute or something like that, those could be costly plays. Like I was going back to the one with, Brandon Aiyuk.
Where he dropped it.
That should have been a touchdown there.
Yep.
But, you just got to practice that red zone. Know that once you get into that area, you have put the work in during the week. Now you know that you can put points on the board because you're not going to win. You're not going to win games with field goals.
No.
When you get into the red zone, you got to score touchdowns.
No doubt. So, Jerry, are you going down to Mexico City?
Oh.
Are you bringing a case of the Go Fuel down to Mexico City for next Monday night?
No, I'm not going to go, man. I got so many great fans there, too. And, I was sending out love to, all my fans in Mexico and stuff like that. But I'll be right next to the television watching and all of that. But I look forward to the Niners going in there, taking care of business against the Cardinals.
The passport's not updated? What's going on, Jerry? I thought that's a trip you made, man.
I know, man. Don't be sweating me right now.
Hey, Jerry, now that we've obviously seen the Jordan doc, we've seen there's like some Kobe stuff that's been coming out, the Dream Team. Willie Mays just had a documentary. I don't know if you caught it yet, and I'm sure you have some interactions with Willie Mays. When's your doc coming out? When is like the deep dive on Jerry Rice's career coming out?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been approached, several times, and who knows what might happen down the road. But I always been one of those guys that just been like, I would always just lay in the cut just a little bit.
Yeah.
Very. I'm almost like my worst critic.
Yeah.
Right.
Because my body of work over the years, I have always looked back at that, and a lot of people would take that as, oh my God, what an incredible career.
Mm-hmm.
But I would take the negative. I would look at certain things, and I said, well, I could have done that better. So I'm always my worst critic, but I'm hoping somewhere down the road, I think it's probably going to happen. And I want to do it for my fans.
Since we're on this quick little kick here, you saw the Joe Montana one, right? I'm sure you saw that Peacock doc. Yeah, that was awesome. Did you catch the Willie Mays one?
I haven't caught the Willie Mays, but I heard I was a big part of Montana, and I still say I put Joe Montana into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Football, and that was it. But yeah, I heard I was a big part of his doc. So I'm looking forward to seeing the great Willie Mays, and it should be exciting.
Well, not only that, but the football life. We got the Jerry Rice football life.
Was incredible.
We got that on NFL Network, so we got a little glimpse of you catching bricks back in Mississippi and stuff like that, building up your hands. And while you're at it, Jerry, since you put Joe Montana, you might as well say that you put Steve Young in the Hall of Fame, too.
Well, yeah. I was trying to be modest.
I know you was. Hey, while you're at it, how come you can't get John Taylor in the Hall of Fame, Jerry?
I put two of the best quarterbacks ever into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
While you're at it, get John Taylor out in Canton, Ohio, man. He don't get enough love.
I put them all. Hey, come on. Hey, Roger Craig, let's go, everybody.
Yeah, no, but that is criminal. Oh, no, seriously, since you brought up Roger Craig, the first 1,000-yard running back, 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards receiving, all-decade team in the 80s. Marshall Faulk said, fullback and running back. Marshall Faulk said, I modeled my game after Roger Craig. How criminal is it that those Niners teams don't have – they put everybody from the New York Giants and the Cowboys in the Hall of Fame, but Roger Craig can't get it sniffing in Canton?
Yeah, man, we got to put that guy. He needs to go in, my God, because, those high knee action back in the day, how he would punish defenders. And, I really had I had a great time playing with this guy because when I first came into the NFL, he introduced me to the hill that was in Edgewood.
Oh, yeah.
And this hill was about 2.5 miles up. Then we ran down the hill, too. And I had never had something to challenge me that way. Mm-hmm. And so Roger introduced me. Then I was able to take over the the routine after he stepped away, but he just showed me his durability, the way he was a leader on the football field. He did everything, the thousand,
Yep.
and he really deserved to, be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Jerry, before you get on out of here, you're looking around the NFC right now, and yes, Seattle's above the Niners by a half a game. Is there a team that you fear out there over the 49ers? Because I feel like they can go anywhere and win a game on the road.
You just talking about the NFC?
Yeah, just the NFC. Just the NFC.
Man, those Eagles, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Those Eagles are flying right now, and they're playing with a lot of swagger. They're playing with confidence. And, I look at Jalen Hurts, and he's incredible. You can tell that he has progress, all the celebrations and stuff like that, even, on the field, in the locker room, he's part of it. So those Eagles right now.
They look good.
They look scary.
How about Minnesota last night or yesterday going into Buffalo and winning?
That was crazy. And that one-handed catch.
Oh, by Diggs?
Jerry, Justin Jefferson and Diggs were putting on a show. Were you enjoying that?
Jefferson. Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you, the Odell Beckham, that was an incredible catch. But to Jefferson, to fight that defender off and still make that one-handed catch, I'm like, what is going on here, man? I'm serious.
4th and 18. 4th and 18, they were putting on a show.
Jerry, it reminded me, it was different, obviously, because you weren't jumping in the air. The one where you were getting your left hand held and you stuck the right hand out, I think it was against Tampa Bay near the sidelines. Come on, you know exactly which one I'm talking about.
No, that was against the Rams.
Okay, against the Rams, down near the sidelines.
Yeah, sometimes out of desperation, man, you stick your hand out and the ball falls in. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not, but in today's football now, these guys they practice those one-handed catches.
Yeah.
If I did something like that back in the day, Bill Walsh probably would have put me on the bus and said, you out of here.
No, these receivers are making plays, man. Justin Jefferson, Stephon Diggs had a great one-hand catch.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw CeeDee Lamb make plays for the Cowboys. The wide receiver position is exploding. That's why we got high hopes for Aiyuk, because he could be one of those guys in that category with some of these great wide receivers, Jerry.
Yeah. And plus, Aiyuk also got the speed to get downfield.
Exactly.
So we want to start utilizing that threat right there, because we need someone to be able to take that cover, off the top.
Yeah.
Jerry, able to work everything underneath.
No doubt. Hey, Jerry, we always thank you for the Go Fuels, man. Mango Passion Fruit is hitting right now. It's getting it through the morning, man.
Like
Jerry.
All right, guys. Okay, I got mine. Okay,
Let's
go, baby. Let's go, Jerry.
Let's go, baby. Look, let me say this. Hey, man, you guys are all goats, man. Let's go.
Hey, that's what I needed to hear, baby. That's what I needed to hear. Jerry, good to talk to you, man. Talk to you soon.
Flash 80.